Hi guys, welcome on into the craft room. Come on in and join me. My name is Susan and this is Revive DIY and Upcycled Designs by Sue. And I am here to show you a really cute, really fun, and really easy Halloween project. It's actually a gift that I'm making for someone, and I am going to use one of our transfers and chalk paste to make this gift. Now, you might be saying, but Susan, that's fabric. Don't you have to ink on fabric? Well, normally if you are going to wash something, and I generally do projects where I wash them and I do a lot of ink and heat setting because I love to do that. But if you're doing a project that is just for decorative purposes, you do not have to use ink and you don't have to heat set. You can use chalk paste on fabric. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And I haven't done this in a while, so I wanted to show you guys. This is actually one of our 5x7 pennant banners, and we do have this in a couple sizes. It's just a basic piece of canvas. You might even be crafty enough that you can make your own. But it's just basically a piece of canvas. It's already hemmed and cut in the right shape. It's got a little, what is that called up here? Anyway, a little hem up here that you can slide through. It comes with a dowel rod. It comes with a little piece of twine that you can use to be able to hang this banner, and it's adorable. It does give you instructions. This is how it comes packaged in this very small. It doesn't take up much room, and they're super inexpensive. It tells you about heat setting, but I'm just telling you, if it's decorative, you don't have to heat set. So that's why I wanted to show you guys. So we can do a couple things with this banner or with our fabrics before we use chalk paste on it. If I didn't want to keep it this neutral canvas color, I could dye it. You could dye it if you're comfortable with like Rit dye or something like that, then you can go ahead and do that. I don't do a lot of that, so I don't know if I'll ever do that. We actually can use our ink as well to dye fabric, and they do that a lot of times. A lot of designers do that. I haven't tried it. I'm not sure if I will. I'm just not sure if that's my thing, but it might be one of those things I need to try it, because once I do it, I'll probably love it. But the other thing you can do is you can paint it. You could paint it with regular acrylic paint or with chalk paint or even with one of our other chalk pastes if you wanted to change the background color. So I just wanted to let you know you could do all of those things and change the color of it, or just keep it the way it is. Now, I do have it on a little piece of my ink mat because my ink mat is going to help hold it in place because it's sticky, and it'll just make it so it won't move around and make it easier for me to do my project. So that's the only reason I have it on the ink mat, because I'm using chalk paste. I'm not worried about it going through to the back. So why don't we go ahead and get started? I've got an adorable transfer. So the person that I'm giving this gift to loves shoes as much as I do. And I thought, well, she's going to love this. Super cute. I can make it for Halloween. She can have it out. And then when she's done with the season, she can put it away. It takes up hardly any room, and she can pull it out year after year. I pulled out a project I did last fall with chalk paste. And it had been in a bin, actually either in the garage or in the attic, and it was perfectly fine. So just wanted to share that with you. So it will hold up and you can use it year after year. But I think she's gonna think this is cute, and I can't wait to give it to her. So I am gonna go ahead and put this transfer on here. Now, I have used it once, so even if I hadn't used it once, I wouldn't fuzz it because I'm putting it on material and I want it to get the best contact as possible. So that's the benefit of being able to do a project on material. Now, I don't have this 100% planned. I know what colors I want to do, and I have a couple ideas for the top part, but I'm noticing this big area here, and we may add something to that. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. But I want to try to go ahead and line this up as best I can. Sometimes the stitching throws me off. And then once I have it placed where I want, I'm going to smooth it right down. Make sure there's no bumps, no pieces of fuzz, no anything making it so that I don't get good contact. So I'm just pressing that down really good over the silkscreen area. All right, like I said, I have this whole big area there. So we may have to look in my stash and see if I have maybe a cute, some ribbon or something. I might have to use my glue gun. So let's go ahead and do this part though. Super easy, super quick. I have chosen, for these colors, I have chosen my Shimmer Very Perry. I just feel like it is the perfect purple for Halloween. Look at that gorgeous color. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it has the shimmer in it, so I love that as well. And then we're going to do the shoe in that because I just think, oh my gosh, it would be to die for, right? So I'm going to do the words. I'm going to do those in green, a creepy kind of Halloween green. So I'm going to use Shimmer Olive for that. I think it's going to be a cute combination. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I've got my squeegees here, and I'm just going to get to work. I hope you guys have had a great day. And I hope that if you are decorating for Halloween, that you're keeping in mind some of the ideas that I've shared with you. This transfer is part of a larger transfer set called, I think it's called Witchy Phrases. So it's got all kinds of cute sayings on it. Okay, that's good. And I can tell everything's covered really well. We're going to go ahead and move on to this. I should be able to do all this without having to paste and peel. Oh, I thought I added some water to this the other day. It feels a little thick. I might have to add some more water. Y'all. It shouldn't feel thick. Your paste, even the shimmers should not feel thick. They are usually actually, they feel a little thinner to me than the normal chalk paste, but I thought I had added water to this the other day. Maybe I did not. I haven't used it a lot because I've just started with my Halloween decorating, but as you can see, I've used a ton over the last year. I've used it in spring. I've used it for Christmas. I've used it for Halloween. So I'm just adding a little bit of distilled water to it, because that's what kind of rejuvenates your chalk paste if it starts to dry out some. And I've had this since last year, so. I think it's almost time for my little buddy to come up for bed, so I'm gonna have to probably be quiet. I got on here later than I planned. I had to run out again before supper. I had to run out to the store. I went to the store before I picked my buddy up from school, and then came home and finished fixing supper because my youngest son had to go to work early, and I wanted him to be able to eat before he went. I'm not making a good choice about how much I need, am I? And then I had to run out to the store again, then came home and then ate. So I got on here a little bit later than I planned. I think that's going to be good. Hopefully that's going to be perfect. Okay, so let's go for it. Yeah, that's light. That's much better. You don't want to make them too runny